Okay, I have here a 2022 Hyundai Sonata, and I'm going to be draining the transmission fluid. Very simple thing, doesn't get done enough on any cars, and replacing it with clean stuff. So I'm going to show how I did it. This I had to take off on the bottom. Very simple, a bunch of little plastic pieces like this that you pop out with a screwdriver, and also a bunch of I have them right here, 10 millimeters. There was probably like 8 10-millimeter bolts holding that in. Gotta get that out of there just so I can put a pan on there. And I want to show how this is done on this car because the way they have it set up is a little complicated. So we only have to get a couple things out of our way here. This is for the air intake. I just popped these two plastic pieces out of here, and that comes straight up. I'm also going to have to take the air filter out. Okay, straight down here is another 10 millimeter. And there should be another one right back there. It's the second one. I should pop both of those out. The whole thing should come straight up. Might have to take a couple other things off too. Let's see here. Going to disconnect this electrical here just to give me a better angle. So pop that out, push it down, it should come right off. Okay, that didn't give me any more room, but still gonna be good to have it off. Okay, I'm just gonna take this little clip off here. I'll take this one off so I can pull that supply line out, and I'll take this one off also. And I think I'm just gonna disconnect this whole air intake down here. So let's grab the tools for that. All right. Simple disconnect here. And a disconnect here. For now, and trying to see the top of the transmission to see what's going to be necessary here. I'm gonna try to just loosen this here and then see what I'm working with. that electrical that I was trying to get out of my way, the reason it didn't work is this needs to come out there. So let me compress that. I'll try to use some needle nose and try to break it. Just want to compress it a little bit. So that I can pull it out just like that. Now this whole thing should come straight up. And we'll get that out of our way. Okay, so yeah. You can take this off down there if you like, but it's not going to be in our way. Let me show this to you. Right there. See if I can get this to focus here. That is the fill cap for the transmission. It's a plastic piece. I believe it's like a 23 millimeter or something like that. I don't know. The last time I took it off, because I was adding some stop slip into this transmission, when I put it back on, I tried to torque it and it broke with the plastic thread still in there. That was kind of a little headache to get that worked out. So be very careful with this plastic piece when you're taking it out and putting it back in. These things are difficult to work with because they don't have any kind of dipstick or anything. So it's good to just drain it out, and I'll show you what I got is this pan here. I just went and bought one of these because it's going to be helpful where it shows the quarts. And I don't know if you can see that, but I'll drain it out. I believe it should be about 4 quarts that goes into this transmission, but we'll see how much comes out and then know how much to put in. That's going to be the most simplest way to do that. But I'm going to take this off and to give me some airflow, and then I'll show you. I'll take the drain plug off the bottom and get it all drained out. Show you the process. All right, let me pull this out and show you what I mean. The plastic piece for the fill cap. I believe, like I said, it's a 23 millimeter, but I was able to break it free with a 15/16 because I didn't have a 23 millimeter. But this is that little plastic piece. I had to buy a new one. You want to be very careful with that, because if that breaks off in there, it's going to be a problem. All right, so going under the car, here is the transmission, and that is the drain plug right there. So this, I believe, is the same size as the fill cap, which I suspect is a 23 millimeter. I'm going to get my 15/16 on there again. Get my pan up under there. Get all the fluid drained out. I cracked that thing free. I had to shut off the camera so I could get some leverage on it. But I'll make a note, kind of common sense. Make sure the car is cooled down when you do something like this. This car was just driven, and that transmission oil was really hot. Came down over my hands. So don't make rookie mistakes like me. And I will show you, this car has been slipping for a while. This is the drain plug. It looks to me like there's metal pieces here. I think that's what that is from the gears slipping. I don't know 100%, but it's probably signifying larger issues. So I'm probably gonna have to take this transmission in to get it serviced. But for right now, I'm just gonna do a little maintenance on it as far as replacing the fluid. And we'll move on to the bigger problems later. Let me show you this. It's hard to tell because I've got this in a black pan, but this transmission oil is very dirty. I don't think this has ever been done to this car before. And I will show you, this thing is sitting exactly 4 quarts. So I know when I moved the pan around, it made a wet line right there at 5 quarts. But if you look, it's right at the 4 quarts line. So I'll replace it with 4 quarts. That's why this can be helpful. If you already know what it takes, not necessary, but I wasn't 100%. And used this measuring pan for that. Well, my camera died while I was putting everything back together, but got her all zipped up. And that's it. So just a short maintenance video. Don't forget to change your transmission fluid. Everybody forgets to do it, but it's very important. Every 50 to 70,000 miles, you should be changing your transmission fluid so it doesn't turn out black like this one did. Let me know down below if you have any questions, suggestions, or general advice about something that would be a little bit quicker, easier. And give the video a thumbs up. Thank you.